Hey guys, what's up? It's iJevin. How is everybody doing? I am back with another Minecraft video. I hope you guys are all having a good day. So today I'm introducing a new show called the Redstone Breakdown. The Redstone Breakdown is sort of a show where I teach you how to do redstone, and it's more of a hands-on rather than, you know, here's the blocks, place them like this, and this is how it works. I'm going to show you, the concept, but I'm also going to show you how to build it, maybe a workaround, show you how to do the failures, example, trial and error, all the stuff that, when I'm learning, it helps me, because just watching a tutorial and somebody build something is easy, but what if something goes wrong and it doesn't work for your case? Well, you'll learn, a simple workaround. So for this example, we're going to do a 2x2 piston door just to get the episode started. If you would like to see other things, make sure you place a comment in the description on what you would like to see. So let's go ahead and get started. Step one in any project, guys, you should plan. Planning is a huge part of anything, really, and I think that'll help you in the long run when you're working on bigger projects. So for this project, the planning might be short, but for something where maybe an automatic farm where, blocks move in different spots, you might want to plan something a little bit more elaborate, and so planning will help you tons. How do you want this to work? What do you want to do? What's your end goal for the project? So for this door, I want it to open. I want to use a button to open it, and I want it to open once, not open and close. So for the example, when I hit the button, I want it to open. When I go through, I want to hit another button, and I want it to close. And I want my pistons to open left to right, or, open up sort of in the middle. So we'll go here and here, there and there. And now obviously there's different ways to set these pistons up, but that is the way I want my project to work. And that's how you kind of sort of have to go by it, guys. Always make sure you're planning, think ahead, do it in creative mode. Now, one of the reasons that I'm doing this show this way is because when I watch tutorials on YouTube, I see people doing incredible things, but I don't see them showing, well, what happens if this goes wrong? And that's something that I think I can tackle because, well, I'm like the king of trial and error. So that's one thing you shouldn't be afraid of doing, is messing up. Messing up is how you learn redstone, essentially. If you do something wrong, work with it until you see what you did wrong and fix it. So there we go. Now, when you're learning redstone, I feel like learning basic contraptions is sort of your best bet. So our first one is a T flip-flop. T flip-flop is sort of a redstoner's bread and butter, and the fact that people have, made these things is amazing in the first place, and we're going to utilize what we can in the easiest fashion to open this door, because why not? So I'm going to come down a couple blocks, probably 3, just to keep our redstone sort of away from things, and I'm going to build myself a platform 2 by 5 wide. And that, that'll be good right there, just like that. And I'm going to place 2 blocks down here and here. Now, to make this work, we need a redstone torch, and then we need some repeaters. So let's do a repeater here. 2 ticks. If I can get in here. There, there, and there. And the last thing that we need to do is put some redstone down. Okay, so this thing is now active. Let's put a button down. On. Off. So what happens is that this is using the redstone locking ability to keep this on and off at the same time, and it kind of locks it in place. Really simple. So input block, output repeater. Easy. It's like I said, it's your bread and butter of any project if you need it to turn on and off. There's other things you can do to make it work, obviously, but this is the one that I like the most, so that's what I'm going to use. Now, with the whole mechanism thing, I feel the next part of this, rather than hooking up the pistons, is to hook up your buttons and make sure everything works before you start hooking up pistons and one of your pistons don't fire. That is, I feel, a big problem. So, and don't be afraid to test, As soon as you get something hooked up, hit that button a couple times. Make sure that what you're doing is going to work. So with buttons, the good thing about this is you can hide redstone pretty easily. It goes below it. Hit that button. I don't care if there's anything there or not. Make sure that nothing is going to conflict. There we go. Nothing's conflicting. Now we need to hook up this redstone and this redstone to this block right here. So I'm going to use a couple different techniques here. I'm going to use green and yellow. Green is input redstone, yellow is output redstone. 2 reasons for doing this. One, if you have another project nearby, you'll know exactly what it is once you see it. 2, it's easier to see distinguished colors. So instead of doing like stone brick all the time, and yeah, stone brick looks fancy, but it can also get confusing if you have tons of it there. So just make sure that, you know, you're doing something that you'll easily remember. There we go. Obviously, we could do some tricks to make this more compact, but for this example, I'm going to just hook this directly up like so. There we go. There we go. This goes back to testing. Just hit that button, guys. Hit it. On. Off. Let's go on the other side. On. Off. Okay. So now our buttons are live. So now it's time to hook up these pistons, guys. So if you guys don't know, a cool way to hook up pistons is to use repeaters, because they spread power. So this right here is going to power both of those pistons. There we go. And another thing that I've learned is that there are really easy ways to power pistons. So I'm going to put this right here. Like so. And we're going to go up one more block here. Just like this. And so what I'm doing is I'm just trying to keep this as compact as possible. Means when we run this redstone up here, we don't want wires everywhere or anything like that. And now if you feel like you have a better placement, feel free to post a comment and let me know, guys. That's what this show is sort of all about. It's about learning, and if I do something that you don't like, post a comment about it and say it, you know? It doesn't necessarily need to be a rude comment, though. Let's keep it friendly, let's keep it community. That's how I'm trying to do things these days. Trying to be nice to people. And it works out pretty well. So once again, testing, guys. Test, test, test. Always test. Redstone torch. Do both of our pistons power? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I don't care if you saw this side work or not. You test that side as well. So we've got both of our pistons hooked up. And I've learned this technique from watching JL. He did this with a sorting system, I think. But anyways, that's not the point. Just watching videos and other people do redstone is a good way to learn as well. So how are we going to get this up here, guys? I think we're going to do vertical redstone. If you've never done vertical redstone, it is a great tool. Let's get that out of our inventory. And I'm going to pick block this. Always build your walls, guys. There has been times when I have built a project and not had room for the floor before. So what you want to do is just make sure that you've got room for the basics, like walking, because walking is good. There we go. So let's go ahead and build all this here. There we go. And so we have plenty of room right here to go directly up. So what we are going to do is we are going to go, I would say probably right here will be just fine. Put a block down, redstone, output. And then we are just literally going to go straight upwards. Skipping a block, putting a torch down every time. Let me time set there real fast. There we go. So what we've done here is we have moved our redstone up. But the problem is, the redstone coming out of this is off, but the redstone we're coming up to is on. Not a problem, guys. Because with this situation, we actually need our pistons to be powered originally, you know? So what we're going to do is we're just going to put a block here and put this here. Hold on, I did that wrong. Come on. Come on, Jevin. There we go. And we are just going to power this just like so. There we go. So now say you wanted, you want this to come on powered, but you want these to be off until that powers it. You can put a simple redstone torch here if you want to do that, just like so. But for this situation, this just works out. Sometimes redstone will give you that break. So let's go ahead and test our door, guys. Come on, get in there. Come on, man, get through the hole. I'm having trouble finding the hole. There we go. So our door works just fine. Now, if you want to play with this a little bit, Adjusting redstone tick on this, maybe 1 here and 2 there. You can get a little fancier. That's weird how it just instantly replaces that. There we go. And you see how it opens one faster than the other. There's all kinds of little things you can do to work with this. And the basic of the show is that I'm sure you know how to do a redstone door, but working through the problem solving of redstone to get to that door being finished is what I want you to learn. So yeah, everybody can build a 2x2 piston door, but learning those new techniques that you may have not known is the whole purpose to this. And I hope that you guys enjoy this, because I just woke up and I'm like, I had this idea and I really wanted to record it. As we go on, I'll try to make the show better and better, maybe make a custom intro and things for it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, down in the the comments below, make sure you leave suggestions for other episodes, because I'm counting on the community for this. What I want you to do is say, hey, build this contraption, and we'll work through it and build it, and, you know, if there's better ways to do it, maybe we'll come back to it in a later episode or something, etc. So that's what I want from you guys. Leave comments. So for this video, we're not going to do Jevinator challenge or question of the day, because if you like the video, like the video. That's as simple as it is. I just wanted to do, you know, something different instead of an LP, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys all have a great day. This is iJevin. Peace out.